Bung bung. Look at that. Bung bung coffee. You know where to get it. bungbungcoffee.com. You want premium coffee delivered directly to your door. Don't need to go nowhere to find it. Don't need to source it. It's the best coffee, the best modern dark roast you could possibly imagine, more than you could ever ask for. Get it delivered directly to your door by placing an order at bungbungcoffee.com. That's BUNG coffee.com. Enter promo code PODDY, that's PODDY, for 15% off all orders just because you listen to the Welcome to the Poddy podcast. Isn't that beautiful? And thank you for everyone who ordered over the Christmas period, because it was going bonkers. I think there was some coffee gifts getting given, which is a beautiful thing. It's premium. bungbungcoffee.com. Enter promo code PODDY, PODDY. Let's start the show.
Welcome to the party. Best show on the internet. Ask anybody. You know it's easy money. Sit back, relax, get your headphones, everybody. Welcome to the party. Blackout in the booth. Every episode's a party. We go hard like Ricky Bobby. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party, bung bung. It's your man Claytron, aka the Big Boss Man, aka the Clumsy Jeweler, because I'm always dropping gems, aka the Milkman, because I always deliver, aka the PhD of podcasting, the Magnum PI of podcasting, the Captain, the Joy Taylor of podcasting, because I've got peanut butter skin and a huge rack. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man, there's been a complaint filed or something. I don't know what you call it. There's allegations within FS1, Fox Sports 1 over in the US. Joy Taylor, who knows her stuff with sports, admittedly. But are we watching for her hot takes, or are we, not even hot takes, actual takes? She's a pretty good analyst. Are we watching for her analytics, or are we watching for her anatetics? You feel me, dude? I started on that. I was so excited to say it. I was so excited to get that out, dude. Anatetics. She got them things on her, bro. And that's, a gift and a curse, I suppose, because now someone's making a complaint against FS1 based on sexual misconduct and people being in positions that they don't deserve and whatnot. So Joy Taylor's ex-hairdresser, like on the show, hairdresser, alleges that Skip Bayless offered her $1.5 million to have sexual intercourse. 1.5 Christina millions, bro, and I don't buy it. Dude, first off, I'm sure their hairdresser's beautiful and all that. That's great. Good for her. There's actual escorts that'll suck you off for like $5,000 or whatever, like best of the best, $5,000 probably. Dude, there's some pretty good ones that'll do it for $75. You're going to give 1.5 million Christina millions to a hairdresser, bro? Dude, I've banged like 3 hairdressers for free. It ain't all that. It's not worth 1.5 million. I promise you that, Skip. I don't believe that. And hey, believe all women. Believe them. Okay? So you guys feel free to believe everything this lady's saying. Hey, maybe Skip made an advance. I just don't think that he was offering a cash advance. You feel me? I don't think he's maybe he did. Maybe it was a typo and it was $150,000. And even then, dude, what's he on? $8 million a year? $8 million a year, dude. And you're going to give a quarter of it up for some hairdresser puss, bro? I don't think so, bro. 1.5 million seems a stretch. Maybe he offered $1,500. That sounds more realistic. That's like $1,500 for sex is primo pussy, bro. Okay? Understand this from a man that's never paid for it, because why would you especially if you're Scarlett Bayless. He's got a wife. He's famous. He's got money. I'm sure he can get laid somewhere. 1.5, bro. That it just doesn't. The math ain't mathing. Then they're saying that, what's his name? Archo? I don't know the guy's name. I don't like him. I don't think he's good. I think he should be the one. People are up in arms about Joy Taylor potentially having slept her way into her position. I don't think she needed to. I think she's great at what she does. So that's where, there's a bit of it's a boys' club. It's a hard position to get, the in-studio position. There's women in sports, not many, but most of the ones that are there are courtside or field side. In-studio is a hard position to get, and she got that. So maybe the argument is that she did have to sleep her way there just because it's hard, even though she is a highly skilled analyst. I believe this. I believe she's a great analyst. And the question is that could this Archo or Ocho, whoever this dude's not even, he's not even good, I don't believe. It's just bad take after bad take. NFL, NBA, whatever. Just bad takes all year round from this guy. He tries to be woke as well. He's like, I don't trust him. I don't trust. Dude, I've told you guys about the dude I went to college with who was like outwardly like super religious. Praise God. I'm praying for you, brother. You and your family. I hope they're safe. I'm like, you don't know my motherfucking family. But he's mad prayer riddled or whatever. He's letting them out. Pray. Just public prayer, brother. Dude, I can't go into too much detail before I identify this dude, but just mad, but then low-key banging all the bitches, dude. All of them. All of them, bro. All of them. All of them, dude. You understand what I'm saying? All of them. So this is what this dude, this Archo, this Ocho, whatever his name is, dude. I don't care what his name is. He's not good, and I don't trust him because he tries to be woke, and I don't think he's woke. I think he's trying to do, fake doing the right thing. And I don't think he deserves to be there. If anyone slept their way into their position, it's him. Allegedly. In my opinion, if anyone slept their way into their position in front of a camera, it's him, because he sucks, dude. Joy Taylor rocks. She's got good takes and she's got good tats. Sorry, tits. I don't even know if she's got a tattoo on her body, and I've seen the bikini pics. I can't stop looking at them, dude. Okay? And people are like, oh, if this is a surprise to you, you're an idiot. Look at the way she dresses. If you got it, flaunt it. Dude, don't victim blame, dude. What? Well, we're just going to, terrible news. Samantha got raped on the weekend. Your first question isn't, well, what was she wearing? It's, holy shit, that's terrible news. Then, is she okay? And then maybe what was she rugged up? Heard it was a little bit chilly after 6. Did she dress? No. Of course you don't do that. So don't, when someone gets accused of something, say that they're guilty because they let the pups out every day on air. That's fine with me, bro. Softcore porn is better than hardcore porn, especially on a sports network that children watch. It's fine, bro. Let them out. Let them out to play. Let them get some fresh air every day, dude. Apparently, you're supposed to get fresh air. Apparently, at the moment you wake up, you're supposed to look directly into the sun. And I hope that's what Joy's doing with her whole situation. Now, this complaint alleges that Joy Taylor told the hairdresser that once she got into her position, if anyone found out that she'd slept with the director of FS1, I forget what his name is, Charles Dickens or something like that, and he looks like Charles Dickens, bro. He looks like Charles Dickens, bro, and I don't even know what Charles Dickens looks like. So think about that. Picture Charles Dickens. That's what he looks like, bro. Okay? And I've never seen Charles Dickens. And if this guy's getting Joy Taylor there is no point of being jealous, dude. It gives us all hope. Yes, this guy's in a position of power and you shouldn't be using your power to manipulate yourself into some snatch. But if Joy Taylor is willing to put her body on the line like she's Dennis Rodman, maybe she'll be willing. Someone of that quality would be willing to put their body on the line for you. Incels shouldn't be up in arms about this. They should be celebrating. She slept with Charles Dickens' doppelganger, bro. For real. No, not for real. Allegedly. Okay? Make sure that the record states that I said allegedly.
Another one.
Easy money.
Now, I think it's innocent till proven guilty. A complaint doesn't mean that it happened. One, I'm not saying that this shit isn't happening or hasn't happened. I'm saying that the level to which this complaint states it may be overstated. 1.5 million from Skip seems off. He seems like a cheap motherfucker. He's petty. You know, he's been hating on LeBron James for 22 years. I don't see him paying $1.5 million for some pussy, but LeBron James must be laughing. Oh, he must be laughing at Skip Bayless right now. LeBron James needs to go on a talk show and talk shit about it. LeBron James has never retaliated in 20 years. If he's going to retaliate, this has to be the time, bro. This is the perfect timing. Maybe he'll wait until the truth does come out, because I do not think 1.5 million sounds wild. They're saying that she banged Shannon Sharp. Skip. They're saying that she banged, Charles Dickens and this Ocho guy, and I don't know. Bro. I've talked to you guys ad nauseum about workplace relationships. And I've had a couple, 2, 3 of them, and not once did I get a promotion. Not once did I get a promotion, and not once did I give one. Not once did I give one, and not once was I in a position to. But, this is very selective. This is selective ladder climbing. This is selective sexual intercourse. Say selective again, motherfucker. Say it one more time. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say selective one more goddamn time. Pulp Fiction. This is a movie podcast, but yeah, dude, I'm the Joy Taylor of podcasting. Really is the bottom line, bro. And I am a peanut butter boy, and I do have gigantic tits for a guy. So I'll be joining a gym next week. My son goes into childcare next week, so I'll have a couple of days where I can actually get into the gym. I guess the first few weeks of childcare, they say that you can't really do shit because he's probably going to come back early. But after that, we got this, bro, and we're going to do some bench press and get rid of these bitch tits, bro. And that's, and then bang, enter gym sponsorship right there. Look at that. Or personal trainer sponsorship. Dude, there's opportunities everywhere. There's opportunities everywhere to sponsor the Welcome to the Poddy podcast. Just email us. What is it? clay@welcometothepoddy.com. clay@welcometothepoddy.com. If you want to sponsor us, man. We're looking for it. Why don't we go straight in? Not straight in, but let's get into it. Clay's reviews.
Comedy, action, or horror. Will this movie win an Oscar? Set design, directing, acting, lighting, or costumes. This segment is Clay's reviews.
Fly Me to the Moon on Apple TV, starring Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum. And I liked it. It was good. It kind of was like if Armageddon and Mad Men had a baby. It'd be like Mad Men-ageddon or Armageddon, something like that. But that's kind of what this was like. Like, no one had to blow up an asteroid headed towards Earth or like commit suicide in front of their daughter's boyfriend. But it was just like, here, I'll read out the thing. That'll make more sense. Marketing maven Kelly Jones, that's Scarlett Johansson, wreaks havoc on NASA launch director Cole Davis, that's Channing Tatum, already difficult task. When the White House deems the mission too important to fail, the countdown truly begins. So they're trying to land on the moon, like with Neil Armstrong and all that, Buzz Aldrin and the other guy. It's like when you talk about these three, it's like the three, what are they called? The three tenors. And I don't even know one of their names, but people know two of their names, and then there's the other guy. And there's a whole episode of Seinfeld about it. And that's what the other guy that landed on the moon is. But it's during that time they're trying to land on the moon. You know, they've had a problem in the past with, I think it was Apollo 11. Was that the one that didn't work and 13 did work? I don't know, dude. Dude, it's not my job to teach you shit. It's my job just to talk about the movie. Okay? Don't come here wanting a history lesson. I don't got lessons for you. I got life lessons for you. Okay? And we'll get into some of those. We got some points right here from this movie that we're going to really start sinking our teeth into, or our tits, our peanut butter tits. We're going to sink our peanut butter tits right into some of these points later on. But don't ask me to teach you history on a film podcast. I don't really know who I'm talking to because no one's complained about what I'm teaching here. bungbungcoffee.com. So basically, this woman, Scarlett Johansson, Joy was her name, Kelly Jones. She works in marketing, and she's a bit of a con artist, and she can read people. She goes in with a fake pregnant belly, opening scene, and she's selling cars. She's telling these dudes like, "Oh yeah, I bet you drive this and you drive this and all this," and then gets the contract and goes to her office and unstraps the pregnancy thing. She's a marketing whiz. She's what's his name from Mad Men? Oh, Dawn Draper. She's Dawn Draper, but she's a lady. She's like Diane Draper. She's Di Draper. So she's a marketing whiz, and she gets headhunted by NASA, by the government, by the actual government, above the president's pay grade. President doesn't even know what's going on here. Okay, so she gets headhunted, goes down there, and basically dude says, look, we're sending motherfuckers to the moon. If they don't get there, the country needs to know that we still beat Russia. And she's like, how do we beat Russia if we don't get there? And he's like, we get there, bitch. You understand me? And this is Woody Harrelson, so he's not really talking like that, but he's like, we're going to get there. And she's like, you mean stage the moon landing even if we get there? And he's like, yeah, we're going to stage it. We'll have a live stream. I don't think they call it live stream, but we'll have a live stream of the actual moon landing. If anything goes wrong, we switch it over to the stage one. And she's got to keep this shit a secret all the while she's falling in love with the launch director. So she's got to keep that a secret from him. Because this motherfucker, this is his life. He lives and breathes this shit. So it's drama, bro. And it's second chances. Because she's got a criminal history that got wiped. Like Kelly's, what's her name? Kelly Jones isn't even her real name. She's like Peggy Lee or whatever. Or I think she's Diane Draper. And that's not even her real name. And the guy's like, look, I know who you are. Have a look at the file. Check this shit out. I know everything about you. And she's like, what? How do you, what? This is, I don't know what this is. And he's like, you know goddamn well what this is. And then I thought it was Woody Harrelson, not Denzel Washington. And Denzel's like, ha, 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 ha. You know goddamn well what this is. But he's not in the movie. But she's getting a second chance here to live out this marketing dream, okay? Whereas Channing Tatum, he fucked up a launch, I think killed some people, lost some men. And he's got a chance here to make it right, do the calculations, mathematics, engineering, and get this shit right and get some boots on the moon, bro. It's second chances. It's a metaphor. It's all metaphorical. When you're talking about Earth and space and the limits of Earth, you're talking about, metaphors every time. And in a love story, you're trying to say the love has no earthly bounds. You understand that? So these are the themes: second chances, love, and ingenuity, bro. Space exploration, humanity, comedy. It's all a balance. To balance something so technical and so precise and so dangerous with comedy and love and humanity and second chances is human ingenuity. It's ingenuity to create this film. While you watch the ingenuity of people putting together a spacecraft made out of 6 million pieces or something, bro. Okay, I'm not here to teach you shit. Okay, the film, the moon sequences, whether it was the real moon or the staged moon, were sick. They used a lot of wide shots, even whether it was moon, whether it was driving, whether it was looking at the spacecraft, whether it was the inside of the launch, what do you call it? It's like a big office where everyone's doing the launch, but so many wide shots and necessary wide shots. It put you in the room. It showed you the gravity, no pun intended, of the situation. It showed you how important, how many people were invested in what was going on, whether it was real or fake, and only some of them knew whether it was going to be fake or not. There was a lot of thought put into the shot selection here, which is always important to me. I don't like just point and shoot and stick it together. This had some thought put into it, and you could see it, you could feel it, which is always good. There was the classic love trope of opposites attract. You got this dude, Channing Tatum, who's kind of like goofy. He's like a goofy kind of genius. He's not really a genius. He's a director. So he's not like doing the genius shit, but he's in charge of everything. He knows a lot. He's smart. He's goofy, but he's serious as fuck. He cares. He cares so much about his situation. He cares about integrity. He cares about the launch. He cares about the girl. He cares about his car. He cares about his co-workers. And then he got this chick that kind of historically hasn't given a fuck who gets in her way. She's just out there to make money, whether she's scamming motherfuckers or lying to motherfuckers. She's just gonna get her money the way she knows how to get it. These motherfuckers are opposites. They come together. They learn from each other. He's like, all right, let's scheme together a little bit. Let's get a cheeky one over on the government here and make sure that our launch is the only one that's shown on that monitor, whether it's successful or not. And she's like, and I'm going to stop lying to you. And my real name is Diane Draper. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. There was a score to this, jazzy, almost Sinatra vibes. It felt light, almost as if to say there was less gravity. You feel me? It was space. So they used some jazz. It was good. It was bouncy. It kept like a comedic beat to the film, because it was a rom-com at the end of the day, and drama. But all rom-coms have a bit of drama. There was around NASA, the spacecraft, everything, just immaculate detail, which is always impressive. And the editing as well as the sound kept the pace of the film. It was very, like I said, it was bouncy. It was moving. Forward momentum always. There wasn't really a time where we were like, come on, what are we doing here? It had good pace. It had good pace, man. So I think, I think it was a good watch, man. I recommend it. I recommend it, especially if you like marketing. There was a big marketing sort of subplot. This was almost the golden age of marketing, dude. Everything was a commercial. Matter of fact, everyone knows Tang was supposed to be like a space drink. So for this movie, my snack of choice was, I couldn't find Tang, so I got some orange Metamucil, and I was fucking regular, dude. I was feeling real good for the next, 24 to 48 hours. Just solid, smooth BMs, dude. Bowel movements, not baby mamas. I would never have a solid baby mama. Sleek. I like them sleek. I like them aerodynamic. I like them just, not solid, bro. I've mingled with some solid ladies, and we all have. And if you haven't, you're lying. They're fun. Okay, by the way, they're fun. But yeah, just not for me, for like BM, not BM. But a solid bowel movement, that's what you want. And that's what you get when you have orange Metamucil instead of Tang. And there it is. Just put the sponsorship right there. Bang, bang. You guys just got a shout out. This is so easy, dude. Just sponsor the show, man. It's so easy to just insert it in. It's organic. It's all bang. And then I say the word organic, and then your organic product, whoop-pow, right there. Golly. And then look, I have a sip of this. bungbungcoffee.com. Premium coffee delivered directly to your door. It's so fucking easy, bro. The love story, like I said before, opposites attract, but it's like the romance and the Hollywood tropes that come along with romance being in amongst the high stakes of space travel. Okay, so you've got to get love is a serious business. Okay, I'm not saying love isn't serious, but the seriousness of space travel and the high stakes life and death situation, and love can be life and death, whatever. But this is technical. Okay, you got to balance that with the love, and there is high stakes in love, but there's high stakes in space travel. What's the highest stakes that I've ever had in romance? What's a high pressure situation where I've decided to get romantically involved with somebody? And I would say Ozcamp. Ozcamp is when you get selected to try out for the Australian team in basketball. I don't know if it's called Ozcamp for every sport, but for basketball it's called Ozcamp. And I met this girl, Sam, we'll call her, because that's what her name was. And she was a sweetheart, man. She was an absolute sweetheart. And I think we both kind of fell for each other there. And we, exchanged numbers and all that. And we were talking, we were doing MSN Messenger back then, I think, back in those days. I think it was MSN still. Yeah, it was. So we were doing MSN Messenger. We were talking on the phone. She lived in Victoria. I lived in Adelaide, man. We went to Canberra. We met in Canberra. And we were young, so we couldn't travel or nothing. So it never eventuated. But that was like a high stakes situation. Like, I'm trying to be maximum performance. I'm trying to be maximum performance, bro. I'm trying to make it onto the Australian team, bro. And actually, what was it? Yeah, it was Ozcamp. I was trying to make it onto the Australian team, and I've got to be focused. I've got to be fresh. I've got to get sleep. And then I'm falling for this girl, bro. And you know, this is back in the days, I think, like Glamorous with Fergie and Ludacris was like top of the charts. GLAMOROUS, yeah. You deserve nothing but all the finer things, you know? Got enough money in the bank for the two of us. I think that was like top of the charts. So you tell me what year this was. 05, 06? I don't know. So I'm trying to get Glamorous out of my head. I'm trying to get Sam out of my head. You know, but I'm doing Oz camp. I'm, you know, dunking on motherfuckers, bowling out, bro. I'm bowling out. Then I come back. Glamorous just keeps playing, gets you frisky, dude. You end up making out with a little masculine girl, and that's what are you supposed to do? You know, it's sports. Yeah, they're gonna be a bit masculine, all of them. There's no Barbies at Oz camp, bro. And it's all about vicinity. It's all about, you know, geography. What's around you, bro? You go to school, you go to high school when you're like, yo, you know, fucking Bianca's the baddest bitch I ever seen. Yeah, because you only seen 17 bitches, bro. You wait until you travel the world. You wait till you go to Oz camp. You wait until you go to America, dude. And China and fucking Spain and Italy and Paris. Dude, I went to the bank in Paris and the bank teller looked like Eva Longoria. I shit you not. I asked her if she could come out of there and just come out and give me a hug, and she did. Almost sprayed out, bro. It was unbelievable. A bank teller looked like Eva Longoria, and I'm back at school thinking Bianca's a bad bitch. Bianca ain't shit, dude. You grow up and you're like, worship Bianca. It's like, dude, I'm about to go to the fucking canteen. I'm about to get an icy pole. Do you also want one? Because it's 2007 and they're only 60 cents. Do you want one? She's like, yeah. I'm like, hell yeah, have one. On me. Pocket money spent on you. Bang. Now I'm traveling friends. I come back. Bianca's like, oh my God, so good to see you again. I'm like, fuck off. You ain't shit. Dude. So then, yeah, you go to Oz camp. You're surrounded by just masculine girls. You're going to just choose the one that you think is the, maybe not even least masculine, but most attractive. And be like, yeah, I'm gonna fall for her this week. Wild times, bro. But that's the most high stakes love story I think I've ever had. Also, asking a chick at the bank to come out from behind the bulletproof glass to give you a hug is kind of high stakes too. So, you know, lucky that part of the story actually came up. Like I said, the moon's a metaphor for the movie. It's a metaphor for the relationship between Johansson and Tatum. It's distant, very distant, but full of possibilities. What's the most unconventional place that you've had a meaningful moment or conversation? I had a meaningful moment in the back of a bus once, and I know I know Rosa Parks put in a lot of work, and I should have respected that and always sat at the front of the bus. But back of the bus is where the cool kids was at, and we were on a trip for a sport. Not going to name the sport, not going to name the situation, but it was a mixed bus, and we did it. in the back of the bus while everyone was sleeping. It was like it was a long bus ride, and we did it. We did it, and I created a new beef because she told me that she didn't have a boyfriend, and she did. And then me and him had a beef after that. Forever. Well, not even forever. I think we sorted it out. But with words too. We didn't get into fisticuffs or nothing. I think we chatted about it on MSN Messenger. And this isn't the only guy I've had to chat about his girl on MSN Messenger. And I think I've talked about this one before too. Guy Sebastian has a younger brother, and me and him liked the same girl. And we used to get into it on MSN Messenger. I don't think I ever met him face to face, but we used to get into it on Messenger. That's my bitch. No, that's my bitch. Hey, 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 that's my bitch. Hey, 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 that's my bitch. Shout out to Kendrick, man. But yeah, back of the bus, I guess, is unconventional. I met a girl moments, like days after breaking up with one of my girlfriends, and I met her in the city at one of the biggest festivals in Adelaide, you know, the Fringe Festival. And they used to have like a young person section called the Royal Croquet Club. And I met this girl there, and we walked home, which was a long walk. It was a long walk, and we sat down at a bus stop because our legs hurt, and had a huge D&M at a bus stop. And this is the first time I'd met this girl, which is wild, bro. Getting all D&M-y and romantic with someone the moment you meet them is hilarious. It's such a fucking Clay thing to do. It's such a Ross thing to do, and I would be Ross. Out of all my friends, if I had enough friends to fill out the cast of Friends, I would be Ross. But since I don't, I'm all of them. But I would be Ross. And that was a Ross move, and I did it. There. I'm Ross. Sue me. So we sat down, we got to know each other on a bus stop. So yeah, a lot of bus stuff really. I'm just sort of working out on the fly here. And then there was one more. There was one more that I wanted to talk about, and I've forgotten it. Meaningful conversation or moment. Oh, dude. There's probably ones that aren't just like with women, but because this is a romantic movie, it's triggered all my romance stories. But yeah, I went out one night with two friends, both of whom are friends of the show, the Welcome to the Poddy podcast. I won't name them right now. One of them's the co-host, who you guys haven't seen in months, but the other one isn't him, but he's a friend of the show. And I went out with both of them one night, and we went out early because we were young and we needed cheap drinks, and we knew someone that was like, dude, you come here early, we'll get you nice and fucked up, and then you won't have to drink for the rest of the night or whatever. And we go there, sun's still up. I run into this girl from back in the day, basketball days, and we've both got these fucking retarded accents, bro. So I went to America for 5 years. So my accent was just chili con cunted, bro. Like, it was so shit. I had the worst accent. And then this girl went to the UK for like 2 years, and she had the worst accent. She'd been there for 2 years. She's got a stronger accent than I had. She sounded like fucking Ricky Gervais, and I don't even sound like him. She sounded a little bit like Ricky Gervais, a little bit like Michael Caine. And I run into her. She's like, oh, my God, Clay. Or she's like, oh, my God, Clay. And I was like, oh, beep. And we just like sat down for 2 seconds, and she made a suggestion, bro. Should we get out of here? I was like, fuck yeah, dude, let's do it. We left. I was like, see you, boys. They look out the window. They're like, sun's still up, dude. I was like, I am out, brother. Went back to my place, aka my mum's place. Sun's up. We go to my room, and Go crazy, bro. Go crazy. Crazy. Wild. And then, nah, I'm stopping there. I'm stopping the story there. And you're like, oh, Clay, it's rough, rugged, and raw. Yeah. There's repercussions. Sometimes there's repercussions. You say too much. You say too much, dude. You're Plaxico bro. You're doing it to yourself. You're fucking, what's his name? You're young thug, bro. Dude, even though this is art, I can't just be out here telling on myself. You know, I went down to 6th Street, shot him in the face. That's wild, bro. And it's like, oh, remember that unsolved murder on 6th Street where the guy got shot in the face? Yeah, young thug just said he did it. Lock him up. There's no, what is it, statute of limitations on life, bro. If I start telling stories and finishing them, because the end of that story is wild. If I finish that story, then my roommate is gonna get fucking salty, bro. And I can't have a salty roommate, dude. It offsets the balance. And you know, both my roommates can be salty. One of them, bro, always wants to sleep in our bed. And he's got his own bed. And it's like, there's not enough space for you in this bed, dude. And now I can't sleep. Ugh. But yeah, you can't just be snitching on yourself, bro. And my other roommate, I'm in love with my other roommate. It's Rachel. You guys know that. And the film suggests that love, like space, requires exploration and risk. And that's, I mean, dude, what? The amount of love stories I've got for you, man, you guys know I did some exploring, okay? Have I done a risk for love? Yeah, dude. Every time I risk my heart getting broken, and it gets broken every time. But one time I risked my life for love, dude. And that story is actually in my comedy special. I don't even want to tell it. You got special. Sorry, I'm not filming a special. It's in my new hour that I will be performing every day of the Adelaide Fringe. February 21st to March 23rd. So come along to that if you're in Adelaide. And then I'll be in Melbourne from March 25th to April 5th, doing 10 shows in Melbourne. So if you want to hear that story where I risked my life for love, come along to that show. That's how much of a fool I am. But this movie was fun, man. I enjoyed watching it. I did. And you're going to hate me for this. You're going to be like, Clay, make a decision. But it's a 7 out of 10, man. It's a 7 out of 10. And it's on Apple TV. Go watch it. I recommend it. I love you guys. Don't forget to love yourselves. ClayMcMathComedy.com for all my tickets. Welcome to the party on everything. You know what to do. Share, like, subscribe, follow, rate, review, all that shit. Just tell a friend about the Welcome to the Poddy podcast. I love you guys. Don't forget to love yourselves. And as always, bang bang.